If you remember, then I told you that this time I will take the odd numbers and the even numbers and then add it, not the odd positions and the even positioned numbers. Like this example, which I had taken maybe 2 programs back, 7, 8, 9, 3, 12, 4, 15, 6. Here the odd position numbers were 7. You check out 7, first position, then third position, then fifth position, then seventh position. So 7, 9, 12, 15. And the odd position and even position numbers were 8, 3, 4 and 6. But now I want to take the odd numbers, not the positions. I want the odd numbers and the even numbers. That is, you check out what I am saying. 7 is an odd number. So let me just get rid of this firstly so that I can write it in a new way. It is easy to understand then. It is easy to understand then. See, odd numbers. What are the odd numbers? 7, yes, an odd number. Then comes 8. 8 is an even number. Then comes 9. 9 is an odd number. Then comes 3. 3 will not go to even number. 3 is an odd number. Then comes 12. 12 is an even number. 12 is an even number. 4. 4 is an even number. Then comes 15. 15 is an odd number. Then comes 6. 6 is an even number. I think I could make you understand. This is the program. I have to separate the odd numbers and the even numbers. And then tell maybe which sum is bigger. Some of the odd numbers in the array is bigger, or some of the even numbers in the array is bigger. So over here 7 and 9, 16 and 3, 19 and 15 is 34. Sum of odd numbers of the array 34. Sum of even numbers of the array 8 and 12 20, 20 plus 4 24 and 6 is 30. So sum of odd numbers of the array is bigger. 34 is bigger. So let me get into it now. Clear screen, int array. See, this part of the program is written. Clear screen is there. I need an ARR 100. So ARR 100 is there. Hash define n 100. ARR 100 is there. I and n will definitely be needed. N, the number of values that will be entered. So that is n. So I have already scanned it within n. How many numbers will you entered? I have scanned it within n. And I have told the user enter the %d numbers one by one. N will replace %d. So for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, I am scanning all those numbers one by one. Now going for the odd numbers and the even numbers. How to do that? Say I can go through the loop like this. For I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus equal to 2. See what? If I go through like this, sorry, there is a problem over here. This is I plus equal to 2 semicolon. So for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus equal to 2. So I is 0. So when I get into this and access ARR I, what does it mean? I am accessing ARR 0. Then if I access ARR I next time, I am accessing ARR 2. Next time I am accessing ARR 4. In terms of the user, they are the first number, third number, fifth number. So I am getting hold of the odd numbers. But will it work? Again over here then, I am getting hold of the numbers in the odd positions, not the odd numbers. So this logic will not work. Instead, I will have to go like I plus plus. I will go through all the numbers. That is, I will go through 7, then 8, then 9, then 3, then 12, then 4, then 15, then 6 and so on. Now every time I will have to check whether the number is odd or even. That is, I can do something like this. If ARR I, see what is ARR I? ARR I means ARR 0 first time. So I will have to check ARR I %2. That is, I am dividing the ARR 0 by 2 and checking the remainder. If it is equal to 0, definitely it indicates that the number in question right now, the number I am accessing right now is an even number. You check from this example, ARR I is 0. So you are getting hold of ARR I, 7% 2. If it is 0, it is an even number. but 7% 2 will be a 1, so it is an odd number. What will you do? You will add it to the odd number sum. So over here, what will you do immediately? It is equal to 0. In that case, it is even. So even sum will have ARR I added to it. Else, if ARR I percent 2 is not equal to 0, that means the number is an odd number. So what can you do? Odd sum plus is equal to ARR I. The odd sum will be ARR I added to it. You understand this? ARR 0, I enter with I equal to 0. ARR 0 I divide it by 2, that is I divide the first number by 2. See whether it is even or odd. If it is even, I am adding it with even sum. If it is odd, I am adding it with odd sum. I am going back, I plus plus I is 1. Again I am checking for ARR 1. So all the odd numbers will be added to odd sum. All the even numbers will be added to even sum at the end of the loop. So when you go out of this for loop, you are having two numbers, odd sum and even sum. Odd sum is containing the sum of all odd numbers of the array, and even sum will be having the sum of all even numbers of the array, and you only need to check which one is bigger. So this is the end of the for loop. What to do next? If even sum greater than odd sum, what? Printf sum of even numbers in the array %d. To get this exact, whatever is the sum, that is even sum will be written over here, is greater than the sum of odd numbers in the array, which is %d. So over here, the first %d will be replaced by even sum, and the second %d will be replaced by odd sum. You check out what I am saying. Sum of even numbers in the array is greater, so even sum is greater than odd sum. Else if odd sum greater than even sum. If that is so, what will I do? Printf sum of odd numbers in the array, that is %d, is greater than the sum, sorry, this is %d, small d, is greater than the sum of even numbers in the array, %d. So understand? Over here, it will be odd sum, over here it will be even sum. So this is the program, and there will be an else part, don't forget, which means they are equal. Here you need to write printf sum of odd numbers, this is not add, odd, sum of odd numbers of the array, in the array, odd numbers in the array, and sum of even numbers in the array are equal. You can write that number also, %d, and replace it by even sum. %d and you replace it by even sum, or maybe odd sum. They are equal. So I think you understand this. You have just said that the sum of odd numbers and even numbers of the array are equal if they are equal. So what have you done? You have just gone through the for loop. You have checked all the numbers. You have divided it by 2 and seen the remainder. If it is even, you have added it to even sum. If it is odd, you have added it to odd sum. But don't you forget, both this even sum and odd sum need to be equal to 0 at the beginning. Even sum equal to 0, odd sum equal to 0, and don't forget their declaration, even sum and odd sum. So this is the program. So I think you understand this program. Let me run this program and check how it works. Alt enter. How many numbers will you enter? I will enter 5 numbers. So 23, 72, 16, 45, 9. 5 numbers. Sum of even numbers in the array 88 is greater than the sum of odd numbers in the array 77. Check out. What are the even numbers in the array? 72 and 16. Only 72 and 16. No other even numbers. It is 88. That is what it is written. Sum of even numbers in the array 88 is greater than sum of odd numbers in the array 77. Check out. 23, 45 makes it 68 and 9 is 77. So this is the program you wanted and this has been done. So you have understood this program. One small variation of the program can be there, like if you were told not to compare the sum but to print the numbers like this, then to print the numbers like this, odd numbers in one line, even numbers in another line, then see the problem is over here, once you are seeing it is an even number, if you print it, it is okay. But if it is an odd number, even if you print it, it will be printed in the same line. Is not so? Because you are in the same line. How will you know that you need to go to the odd line or the even line? How will you arrange it? For arranging, one thing that has to be done is you need to have 2 more arrays. You can have 2 more arrays. That is an even array and an odd array. That is even ARR. I think you understand what I meant to say. I will have all these numbers, the odd numbers in the odd array, and I will have all the even numbers in the even array. And after I have those even array and the odd array, I will print it separately. I think you understand. So over here I will have 2 more arrays, even array and odd array, so that I can print them separately. Because over here if I print, over here while I am going through the loop, if I print, then it will print in the same line. I cannot have a separate line for the odd array and the even array. So one thing I can do is I have taken 2 more arrays. One is even array and the other is odd array. So this odd sum, even sum is not needed. Only thing is I have declared an even array and an odd array. But this is not array, this is a variable. To get into an array, even array n, odd array n. You never know, you take the same size, you take 100 size, because all the numbers in the array can be even or all the numbers in the array can be odd. So let us have same sized array, even array and odd array. What I will do is I will copy. If it is an even number, then I will copy it to even array I. Is it I? No. I will copy it to the next value. See, I is 0. Say your numbers are like this. Let me write over here to make you understand easily. 72, 23, then 45, then 16, then 19, then 18, then maybe 21 and so on. These are the numbers. See, when I am getting into it, I equal to 0, this is your ARR. This is your ARR, the entire array. This is the array's 0th position. This is the ARR array's first position. This is second position. This is third position. This is fourth position. This is fifth position. This is sixth position. Now when I am copying it to even array, you see what I am doing. When you are going through this, you are going through I equal to 0. ARR I is 72. Where will you copy it? In even array. You also need to have an odd array. Now ARR 0 is 72. It is even. So you are copying it over here, 72. In which position? In 0th position. I increments, I becomes 1. But the 23, the number 23 is an odd number. It has to be copied over here in the odd array. In its which position? 0th position only. I has incremented to 1. But even array and odd array has to be copied in the 0th position. Next number, say 2, I will increment and become 2. So ARR 2 is 45. But 45 is an even number or an odd number? Odd number. So 45 will have to be copied over here. In which position? In 1 position. But I has incremented up to 2. Next number is 16. I has become 3. So here are 3 is 16. It's an even number. Where will you copy it? You will copy it in the even array. In which position? In 1 position. But I has already become 3. Next number I becomes 4, 19. Where will you copy it? You will copy it in the odd number, odd array. That is 19 will be copied over here in which position? In 2 position. I has become 4 already. Next I becomes 5. 18. Where will you copy it? You will copy it in the even array. 18 in which position? In its 2 position. Next is 21. 26 position is 21. 21 you will copy it in the odd array over here in its 3rd position. If there was another number, say 23 again, or maybe 33 in its 7th position, I will become 7. But where will it be copied? It will be copied in the odd error. 33 will be copied in odd error position 4. Next number is suppose say 47 in the 8th position. I has become 8. But where will you copy it? You will copy it in the odd error. 45, 47 is the number, so you will copy it in the odd error, odd number it is. In the 5th position, no match. You please check out, if these are I, if the position is I, then there is no match of this position and this position. This position has to be separate, J. And over here, if there is another number, say 22, where will you copy it? It is in the 9th position, I in 9th position, but where will you copy it? You will copy it over here in the even array. In which position? In the 3rd position. So this also does not have any match. This has to be in the position, this has to be K. So what I mean to say is this I, J, K will have to be separate. These indexes will have to be separate for even array and odd array. So what I mean to say is I will have to take 2 more indexes. Even array I have taken as K. So K position, K equal to 0, J equal to 0, and this I will copy not to I but K. Do you understand this? And every time I copy it, K can be incremented. I'm very sorry, this is 0, 1, 2, let it be over here. Okay, so this has to be K. K has to be incremented every time. I think you understand this. K has to be incremented every time. Let us get rid of all these things. You have understood? Let me comment out because this will be disturbing otherwise. Let us comment out this whole thing. These lines are not needed anymore. You have understood. Now, see, why have I done this? Please understand what I have done. I have copied ARR I to even array K in the kth position like this. This is K. Every time you copy, K must be incremented, so the next number is positioned in the next K value. Once you have used a certain value, the next number has to be put in the next index. So say in this example, when I am saying this comment thing will disturb a lot. Anyway, so this is K plus plus. Again, over here you check. Suppose I take over here odd sum. Where I will put it? I will put it in odd ARR, but in the jth position. And every time I copy it to the jth position, J must be incremented also. Please remove all this. J must be incremented also. So I think you understand this. I need a bracket here also. So I think you understand this. What have I done? I have just taken this K. I have taken an extra index K. I have copied it in even array K position, and K has been incremented, so that next time I find an even number, it is copied in the next position of the even array. And similarly J, I have copied it to odd array J. If I find an odd number, it will be incremented J plus plus, so that next time it is copied in odd array J means in the next position it is copied. So you understand that I have copied it into odd array key, odd array and even array. I have made 2 separate arrays. You need to declare, you have declared that even array n, odd array n, and everything has been done. All initializations done. J and K has to be declared also. Declare that J and K. So this whole thing done. Now you want to print. No if is needed. You can do very simple thing. You can do very simple thing. Now you just need to print. You just need to print. How to do that? How to print it? See, for printing the odd numbers, firstly you print the odd numbers in the array. So you write that printf the odd numbers in the array are. So /n is needed. Odd numbers in the array are. What are the odd numbers in the array? For I equal to 0, how many odd numbers are there in the array? See, there are j. You have incremented j every time. So last time you had copied it into odd ARR j and j plus plus was done. And then at the end somehow you may break out. But the last number was copied in position odd ARR j and j was incremented. So here the number of values in the odd array is 1 less than j. You understand? So for I equal to 0, I less than j, I plus plus. What do? You print the odd numbers in the array are printf %, you make it 5d so that it takes 5 position, looks good. 5d what? Odd ARR I. You are printing. See, you have started from 0. You have copied it in odd ARR 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So that is what you are printing. Odd ARR 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on you are printing. So printf %5d odd ARR I. That is what you are printing till it is less than j. Then you will need to print what? You will need to print the even numbers. Printf. You need a /n to go to the new line, because here you are not taking it to a new line. You are printing in the same line. So for the next line, printf /n first. The even numbers in the array are. What are they? Printf %5d. Even ARR I, where I will be again in a for loop. So for I equal to 0, I less than what this time? K this time, because every time you printed the even array, you copied in the even array, k was incremented. So k is containing the number of values. So for I equal to 0, I less than k, I plus plus. What to do? Printf %5d even array I. So this program will run fine. You can check this program once. Let me run this program. Let me get rid of these comments. These comments are really disturbing. Just get rid of these things. It does not look good in the program. Okay. So if I run this program now, it will print the odd numbers and the even numbers separately. Alt R, enter. How many numbers you want to enter? I want to enter 8 numbers. 23, 12, 67, 65, 42, 39, 79 and 1. The odd numbers in the array are 23, 67, 65, 39, 79, 1. And the even numbers in the array are 12 and 42. So the program runs absolutely fine. If you want to once more see how the program has run, I will request you to go through this program once more. You will get to understand. Every time you are using this k or j, you are putting it as an index to the even array. Every time it is copied to the even array, k is incremented, and every time it is copied to the odd array, j is incremented. At the end, you are simply printing the values of the odd array and the even array by using the same old variable I and continuing up to j or up to k. So this is how the program will run. You can run this program again and again. You can see this program again and again, and you will get to understand this. I think you have done quite a lot for this class. So let us take a bit of break. Not a bit of break, maybe a lot of break, and come back with the next class. Thank you so much.